Hello, Musto0063 back for part 30 of Pokemon AshGray. Last time was a pretty long video where we just pretty much spent our time going through a supposed shortcut from around about Silver Island through to Viridian City. But yeah, it turned out to be an enormous long cut rather than a shortcut. And yeah, with somewhat apologies for the length of the last video, but ultimately I think it's probably actually better in some ways to have one video that's going through that cave rather than almost split that into two, where you know you've got longer to wait, or for a video that's not just going through that cave. So in some ways I think it might as well just have that video as the cave. And yeah, if if that gets skipped, then so be it. But yeah, at least it's only one video and not two. So yeah. Anyway. Hopefully we get to pick up with the Pokemon anime a bit more at a brisk pace this time. So yeah, with the phone ringing, I think this is going to kick off the beginning of Misty Mermaid. So let's answer the phone. It is Daisy. Are we glad we caught you, Ash? The sensational sisters of Viridian City, totally looking for our little sister Misty. We know you see her from time to time on your journey. If you see her, could you give her a message for us? We'll be reading her back at the Viridian Gym ASAP. Thanks a lot, Ash. So we're actually going to get to run into Misty, just randomly, or what? Presumably I can, yeah, use the raft on that. Or are we going to go to the Viridian City Gym and yeah, see what's going on there? Okay, so yeah, that is the cave that we went previously, and if I so wanted to now, I could go all the way back through to, yeah, no, we're not going to go through Mount Moon, not going to do any of that. I just feel like I've done more than enough going through caves for the time being. So yeah, if I wanted to now, I think I probably could get all the way back to Pallet Town possibly, and so yeah, let's not bother with that for the moment. Let's yeah, go this way and find yeah, we'll find ourselves in Viridian City. Probably should have just used the raft a little bit more. There we go. And Pokemon Center, because I need to heal up. Yeah, good grief. They're all at their sort of bare bones after that cave. Well, I've got like healing items and stuff like that, but yeah, all their moves are pretty much down. I've probably got things like elixirs and stuff like that that would help in that regard, but oh well. So yeah, let's do some reorganising again of Pokemon. So yeah, fine, that looks good. And again, we'll keep the experience share on Bulbasaur for the time being, I suppose, and then we'll probably get it maybe up to, well, we'll see if I actually do much fighting from now on, from here off. I've got the cave was brilliant for getting Bulbasaur and Squirtle up to quite very high levels, but yeah, we'll see. We'll probably get Bulbasaur up to somewhere where Pidgeotto is, and then we'll again switch out and get to give Squirtle some love. But let's go check out the gym, see what's going on. If indeed that's what I'm supposed to be doing at this point in time, and not just randomly trying to find Misty. Let's talk to you. Okay. Are you actually doing anything at the moment? No? Okay, do I have to go find Misty? I'd quite like to follow the... Oh, there you are. Okay, didn't take long to find you. And they're a bit lazy as well, aren't they? I mean, in the anime, we're actually kind of a far away, I think a fair distance away when the phone call came in, or at least not right in Viridian City, like literally maybe 50 feet from the blooming gym. They could have walked outside to go to have a quick look. She's actually in Viridian City already. Good grief! I only came here so my horsey could use the pool at the Viridian Gym to get some exercise. I wonder what my sisters could want. And you're going to get roped into performing some sort of underwater ballet, if I recall correctly. You're putting on an amazing underwater performance. It's called The Magical Mermaid. If you want to see the show, you have to buy a ticket. Alright. Fine. I think I've got enough that I can spare. And it just occurs to me that if we end up with a Team Rocket fight here, I probably should have put Pidgeotto out front because I'm going to have to deal with Victreebel first. Bother. Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Our underwater ballet, The Magical Mermaid, performed by the exciting and talented Viridian sisters, is about to begin. presenting our famous underwater star in her glorious return to Viridian City, Misty. Yep, and they're a Team Rocket. Do I actually get the chance to no, I don't. I'm not pressing anything here. Ash just ran completely of his own accord there, so okay, fine. I was already locked into a cutscene. Yep, you've still got the 4, and you've got Victory Bell first. And you've grown levels as well. Not that I potentially couldn't take you out with Pikachu, but still, Pidgeotto is a fairly decent matchup. I suppose actually Pikachu probably wouldn't be too bad, because I think literally all the times I've fought Victory Bell, you've either done like Stockpile or Sweet Scent or something like that, a move that's real and not really not fussed about in the slightest. So probably could have got away with Pikachu in there and actually dealing the damage, but oh well. Here's where I'm crossing my fingers for the critical, because Weezing's annoying. Okay, that could be good or bad. We'll see how the rest of the fight goes. At least I'm not poisoned, I suppose, if nothing else. Okay. So, given that I've done the digging animation, presumably this is now not going to miss. Oh, sorry, did I misread? Maybe it was the smoke screen that lowered the evasiveness rather than the accuracy. Either way, this is a... Ow! There! I'll say, either way, this was going rather well. Yeah, it was an accuracy one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works with something like a dig or a fly or a two-turn move, where you've obviously already done the attack. Or you've done it on the first go, and then second go presumably it hits. But yeah, don't know how that works. I'm not going to jinx anything at the moment. I'm going to disable Brick Break. That's going to be slightly annoying, but. Okay, I'll say I didn't want to jinx anything, but looks like Smokescreen didn't really mess me up too much. So, yeah, Wheezing battle went rather well. Didn't take any damage, and admittedly, Arbok got in one hit from a missed move. But yeah, overall, that was pretty good. Thanks to you, the audience just loved the underwater ballet. Only got roped into this by my sisters, but now that the show was a success, I can continue my own journey. And we've got a fishing rod. And the Misty Lore. And yes, you're going to leave your Starmie and Horsey here to perform. You also tried to leave your Psyduck, but they weren't interested. I've got to travel back through Mount Moon to get to Viridian City. Okay. So I guess we are going to be going back through Mount Moon. Okay, so neither of you say anything different, but Daisy in the middle is a bit more interesting. But alright, so it looks like we are going to have to go back through Mount Moon. I guess that probably makes sense, actually, in terms of the... let's go heal up. I probably don't really strictly need to, but might as well make use of the Pokemon Center while it's there. I guess that would make some sort of sense with the next episode being Clefairy Tales, because with Clefairy and the Moonstone and the whole Mount Moon's kind of setting for that, so I guess that would make sense. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to get some sort of cutscene or something's going to happen just on our way to there or anything like that. But oh, that's still hang up from the water flowers of Viridian City, or I think that episode. Anyway, back to Mount Moon, I guess then. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know whether we're just going to get a. Oh no, we are. Okay, yeah. So we are going to get something specifically with Clefairy, who's going to steal Pikachu from us, I think. Possibly. Should be annoying, actually. Oh no, pickaxe, okay. We did steal Pikachu at some point in time, so yeah, I guess it's better. I'd rather have the pickaxe missing than Pikachu. Hopefully I can get it back at some point in time. That's saying I don't want my pickaxe to be permanently gone, but... yeah, I don't think I should really need it going through Mount Moon. Having just gone out of one cave, I think I'm gonna just yeah, having also just spent so long in the last blooming episode going through a cave, I'm gonna run away. Wow, that's just, I could use a repel, I suppose, but these are all low level. It's not going to give me, you know, experience point or much experience at all. So yeah, I don't want to start mucking around with yeah, all these battles and such like that again, having just gone the previous episode and over an hour long on doing just that. Knew the Clefairy from outer space. They built the spaceship to return to the moon. And Clefairy borrowed the pickaxe rather than my Pikachu. Torn through the rock wall. Do I get my pickaxe back? The Seymour goes with them. Have they actually now... Oh no, pickaxe fell out of the spaceship's door. Good. Okay, and I've retrieved it. And possibly as well, whatever that is, unless that is the pickaxe. No. Meteorite, huh? Okay. I'm glad to see that I didn't lose my pickaxe. Okay, it's not there. It's here. Okay, so it doesn't really do anything. Well, okay. Now I've got my pickaxe back, I am going to start breaking apart the rocks now, because I wouldn't have been able to do that before. So I will at least do that, just in case they've got any goodies in them. But yeah, encounters I'm going to try and run away. I'm going to attempt to run away from, because as I say, yeah, can't be bothered with that again so soon after the last episode. And nothing in that one. Cool. This will be, yeah, where I find that ultimately there's nothing in any of them. We'll give that a try. No. I don't actually know where I'm going there either. I think I'm going down. I think that's the way to get out of here. If I remember sort of my cycle, the way you're getting through Mount Moon, going the other way, I think this is where I want to go. If I feel like the encounter rate starts getting ridiculous, I will use a repel, but... It's one of those things that I'm almost sort of... I imagine sort of, you know, a lot of people would kind of say, well, why don't you use them? But, it's not like I stockpile them, because I never use them. So, given the fact that I'm not sort of like holding them in reserve for, you know, particularly long caves where I'm not going to get certain encounters, I do use them in some specific circumstances where it's like maybe a kind of a puzzle or branching path thing where I'm just like, okay, I want to solve this and I want to you know, make some progress without, you know, constantly getting an encounter, but it's not something I missed a rock by the looks of it by not going to the right earlier, but yeah, it's not an item that I, you know, really use that frequently at all, and it's obviously because I don't. It's not like I'm stockpiling them or saving them for any other situation. So, by that logic, ultimately, it's a kind of like, well, why don't you use them? Oh well, it's all a playing styles thing, isn't it? I'm sure a lot of you are kind of thinking about, you know, looking at the moves and that I'm passing up for my Pokemon and thinking, well, why on earth are you doing that? Why on earth didn't you give them that move? Or why have you given them that crummy move? Well, again, all just playing style stuff. Hopefully I'm not going to get any encounters here. Because I've fought you all before. Okay, that kind of made me worried there that it was going to be an encounter. Well, not worried, not the right word, but it would have to be an encounter just at that point in time, wouldn't it? When I'm right in the eyesight of the hiker or whatever, whoever it is. Yeah, I really do not want to get lost in here. I am actually picking up a fair few items here, and some of them are quite useful, so... have I just gone round in a circle? was there a path, path over to the right there where I mentioned before that I missed what looked like a rock there? Did that have this ladder there? Is this even the right way? I'm not sure. I think it is. I think this is the way to go out. Again, this will probably be a good time for a rappel, given that I'm not quite sure exactly where I'm going, and of course by, if I end up messing up and coming to a dead end or somewhere where I shouldn't be going, then of course I'm not going to just get encounter after encounter. But I think from memory this is the right way to go. I could be completely wrong about that though. What, really? Come on, I really do not want to have to use a flipping rappel. But if they're going to let me like literally take only one step. Okay, I don't get encounters in here, do I? But I can't actually. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Yeah, there's a ladder I don't want to get because that's going to take me up to a level where there's just there were some trainers and it came to a dead end. There might have been like a TM at the end of it or some kind of item, but yeah, I don't want that path. Okay, yeah, no, I think we're good now. So I just need to head left when I get out of here. Okay, fine. Yeah, it was probably to the right, and it just occurred to me that I could have been flipping doing this whiz through thing. Which I, probably did during my some kind of other videos in terms of just getting rid of encounters. I don't know why the bleed now I didn't think of doing that before. But wouldn't you know it? I got through an awful lot there at the end, and I just when I hit upon the idea, it literally only came into use once. So by the time I remembered or just twigged that I could actually do it, then yeah, wonderful. No more encounters at all. Fantastic. Okay, that's nice. I wasn't even thinking about talking to you initially because I talked to you before. I didn't think there was going to be anything coming from it, but yeah, I guess nice to be healed back up. Anyway, yeah, that was so we had the Clefairy Tales episode there. So yeah, Clefairy sort of running wild, seeing a whole bunch of items, including Pikachu, to power up their rocket so they could get out of there. And yeah, that's that done. So left of Pewter City, I think, then should be. Was it left here or was it? I can't even remember where it was now. Which way should I be going? My lack of knowledge of the Pokemon universe in terms of like sense of direction is going to stuff me up here. I'm going to avoid the Viridian Forest. Actually, given that is the Viridian Forest, I think. Yeah, this should be the way to Viridian City. I was like, okay, actually, which direction do I go to from, or do I head in from Pewter City? But I think, oh, okay, fine. Yeah, which way would Viridian City be? But I think it's this way. Again, could be completely wrong though. Okay, fine. So, yeah, no, it looks like I was correct, and we're in Viridian City. Fine, lovely. And I'm all healed up because the guy I spoke to was helpful in that sense. I don't even need to go to the Pokemon Center and heal. So, we're into the next episode, which will be Battle of the Badge. That is not what I meant to access. And we'll be getting our 8th and final gym badge. I assume it's going to be, well, probably not Giovanni and his Mewtwo, but it's probably going to be against Team Rocket again. But we'll wait and see on that front, I guess. But it's going to be... I assume it's going to be the ground Pokemon that I'm going to get, so... let's put Squirtle out front. You are quicker than, I think, Bulbasaur, aren't you? No, you're not actually. Bulbasaur's quicker. Okay, well, let's put Bulbasaur out then. In front. Yeah, I'm not quite sure who I'm going to be fighting here. Boss is accepting matches again. You can challenge him when you're ready, but you should know since he captures newest Pokemon, he hasn't been defeated. Okay, you just say the same thing. Okay, fine. We actually go. So yeah, I'm excited to see what battle this is going to be. Okay, yeah. Okay, and Gary comes in completely, just although he's already got his 10 badges. he's gonna step on our toes. He's gonna go in. He's gonna get his arse handed to him by Giovanni and Mewtwo. Yeah, I assume after that, then we're actually gonna be. Oh really? Okay, fine. No, okay, fine. I was like, okay, how long do I have to wait for that? But pretty instantaneously. Yep, Gary got absolutely creamed by Mewtwo. And yeah, so what do we have now? Do we have a Team Rocket fight effectively with the Viridian City, Pokemon? Because Mewtwo's not here anymore. Giovanni took off with him. Today something has happened that will make you very jealous. We just got a big promotion. Now we're going to get the respect we deserve, because the new leaders of the gym are the three of us. Just moments ago we were put in charge of this gym and the Earth Badge. If you want it, you'll have to defeat us. Well, this could be a very interesting battle. I'm assuming it's not going to be complete chaos, because what happened in the anime was that they sent out all three Pokemon that were specific to the gym, and then they threw out Arbok and Weezing as well. So I'm assuming that's not going to happen, because that would be really crazy in this sense. But yeah. Oh, and you've got Machamp out first. Okay, and bloody big Machamp as well. Okay, let's. Alright, let's switch out and put Pidgeotto in. Again, not knowing which one was coming first. Yeah, I'll be slightly... Oh, good, rock moves. Did that actually say I can't escape now either? That would be irritating, to say the least. Oh, I do not want my speed falling to the point where you're going to get your move in first. Fantastic, lovely. That's awesome. I mean, Pikachu's speed and his level should be enough to the point where I can take out Machamp. But yeah, could have done with Pidgeotto not being wiped out there. Fantastic. He's also now going to miss out on all the bloody experience. But I'm fine with Kingler. Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be like the ground type gym leader. So we'll get a fighting and a water. Yep, just shy, of course. Nah, we'll give it to Squirtle. Cool. Oh, critical hit as well. Nice. Well, it's interesting to see what happens here. Well, I should get my Earth Badge in somehow. Whether it's that they drop it after they blast off, or whether they just hand it over, I'm not sure, but... Oh. Okay. And I don't have Pidgeotto now either. Wow! They throw you into a Team Rocket battle immediately after... Of course it doesn't. I don't know why I did that. Yep. Yeah, Team Rocket battle immediately after the gym battle. Well, this is not so good. I guess we'll stick away from steer clear of Thunderbolt, but that is annoying damage. Seriously, I could be in a bit of trouble here, and having to use revives and potions and such like that. Yeah, I'm just not fussed about that in the slightest. Or I'll probably just end up making use of Pokemon that I don't normally do during a Team Rocket fight. yeah, Pidgeotto having fainted was doubly annoying then. And I think I am going to switch you out. If you were at full health, I wouldn't, but... And yeah, I'm not going to risk mucking around with moves that are probably going to screw me over. Don't poison me. Fine. Might stick with Arbok. Wow, Squirtle for the moment. We'll keep plugging away with Bubble Beam. See where that gets us. It's a bit annoying. Come on then. Yeah, the reason I went with that, the critical hit anyway, the reason I went with that was that we didn't want the, I was trying to avoid, I didn't think the Bubble Beam was going to take it out, given how it was, it had more than half health left, so I thought, oh, okay, fine. Rather than mucking about, I'll try Hydro Pump. If that connects, that should definitely have enough to take it out, but, yeah. Come on, Lickitung, don't do a move that knocks me out. Cool, fine. Yeah, because I'm going first, I don't care about that in the slightest. And then it's the last Pokemon I have to face. That could be a really tough fight for people. Because admittedly as well, I spent a lot of time... You're not getting that Earth Badge, twerp. I spent a lot of time, like, levelling up my Pokemon by doing these Travelling Companion countdown things. I mean, I suppose admittedly, obviously, people could go and grind away and then may well do that anyway. And, playing on emulator version, you can speed that process up as well, but... Those are some, that's potentially a set at a hot. I mean, again, it might depend on which Pokemon you're using as well, or what you've got in your party. But yeah, dealing with, level like 50-odd 3 Pokemon in the actual, gym battle, and then have to deal with 4 of Team Rocket's Pokemon about levels 45 or whatever. That could be that could be quite difficult. Now we're going to set off the secret weapon and blow away the competition. The bomb is on their side. Don't think it quite happened like that in the anime, but oh well. There hopefully is. Oh no, I got the Earth Badge. Oh, and I got Earthquake. Okay, that's nice. I don't know if any of my team can learn that. We'll find out in a minute. Building's collapsing. Let's get out of there. Nope. I'm going to just explore some more. Don't think there's anything else in the back there, was there? No. So yeah, always explore. I wonder if my name got put on the side as well. Winning trainers. Yes, I'm there. What's going to matter, because the Pokemon, that's what the gym's going to be turned to rubble. But oh well. Nice having my name on the the mantle there for however long. And I got a Great Ball as well. Nice. Right, well, I sort of know what I should be doing based on now. I've got all 8 badges, so we could go to the Pokemon League, I guess, but I'm assuming if we're still following anime, there's bits of things to do, so unless we get a cutscene or anything like that, I'm sort of going to head for Pallet Town, head for home. Because, yeah, Ash spends a bit of time there in the next couple of episodes in the anime. Going to see whether or not I'm actually still allowed. Excuse me, it's closed. Fish to play in the Pokemon League right now, so you can't come through. Okay, so I actually couldn't go there even if I wanted to. Okay, fine. Yeah, so I guess this bit is not at all obvious necessarily where you should be going here, but yeah, based on, or there's no seeming like a cutscene or anything here, but yeah, based on my knowledge, I think, of the anime in terms of where I should be going next. Clearly, this isn't the right way. I must have to use the raft, I think, actually, to get back to Pallet Town then. Unless I can actually, no, I can go round. I can go round the other side as well, I think, can't I? Yeah. Yeah, we should. That's where I think I'm aiming for, at least, anyway. Yeah, home, Pallet Town, for a couple of to do a couple of things. But yeah, it's not immediately obvious at the moment, based on what's happening in the game, that that's what I should be doing. I hope that is what I should be doing, or I've just taken this huge detour for no reason. Yeah, fine, good. There appears to be an invisible wall blocking your path. It's a Mr. Mime! According to the anime episode, but no, Mr. Mime seems to be constructing an invisible barrier. And yep, the circus train or whatever wants to capture Mr. Mime because her own Mr. Mime, or the Mr. Mime belonging to the circus, is being a lazy sod. Probably going to explain this here, aren't you? Yeah, Mr. Mime refused to perform because of how hard I trained it. Well, based on what you were doing to Ash in that episode, I'm not surprised. I thought maybe I'd catch another one and make the Mr. Mime that you own jealous. Maybe if you battle with it, Mr. Mime will be inspired to perform again. Okay. Don't recall this happening, but alright, fine. Tamer Stella. That Mr. Mime just looks freaking weird. Oh, I've got Bulbasaur out. Well, alright then, fine. Yes, of course you do something where your special defense rose. Good, nice. Yeah, you probably haven't got too many attacking dealing moves, I would have thought, so I was content there to get Solar Beam out and see if that would do the trick. Thank you, Mr. Mime is inspired to perform again after just being completely ripped, completely wrecked by my Bulbasaur. Now we can return to the Pokemon Circus and put on wonderful shows again. Lovely. And we're back in Pallet Town. And with the Mr. Mime episode out of the way, this is my house, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just check whether or not our mother now has a Mr. Mime. She does! So wonderful to have you home again, and you've earned enough badges to qualify for the Pokemon League too. Oh, what Pokemon? You must be my little Mimey. It ran into our house because it was frightened. At first I thought it was you returning from your journey. Yes, well she mistook Mr. Mime for, Mr. Mime for Ash, given it was in a costume at the time. Mime has become like a member of the family already, and yes, that Mr. Mime will be around, well, obviously, yes, as far away as the Sun and Moon. I believe it was Mr. Mime that actually won them their Alola vacation, but yeah, we don't really get to see Mr. Mime all that much. It doesn't become a member of Ash's party, but yeah, that Mr. Mime is, has been around to this day in the anime, in the Sun and Moon series. It's nice to have her have it around when Ash is away, and that remembers me. You should go see Professor Oak about entering the Indigo League Championships. Please know that I bought a warp program. Took the liberty of installing it in your PC. Now you can warp to any Pokemon Center you've already been to in the entire Kanto region. Well, if that's going to replace the fly, then ability, then that's really nice. Activate the warp program from your PC in the room or any PC in any Pokemon Center. Okay, fine. That's a really nice feature, and I guess just a way of replacing the fly ability. That could be really nice. Okay, sorry about the cut there. I just got a couple of texts on my mobile, and ordinarily I'd ignore them, but given that I just get get texts so infrequently during the year that I normally ignore them, but I got one, and I got the one about 30 seconds later, so I was like, oh, okay, is someone actually trying to contact me or something like that? Turns out just my mobile phone operator telling me how much my monthly bill is. I don't know why they sent the message through twice. Anyway. Apologies, but anyway, back to the game. We just visited Mum in and yeah, saw the Mr. Mime, and now we're on our way to Professor Oak's place. I think once I'm done with this episode of the anime, I'll probably call that for the episode. But yeah, this was a showdown at Corral, where yeah, we're all spending, including Gary, spending some quality time with Professor Oak, where we're going to probably relax and start learning, training our minds in preparation for the Indigo League. Not the only Pokemon trying to show up today. Yep, there's Gary. Not surprised you showed up late. I'm surprised you showed up at all. What a prick. Calm down. Why can't Pallet's top 2 trainers get along? Because he's a prick. That's right, 4 Pokemon trainers left Pallet Town on their Pokemon journey. Was it Jack and John as well who also left? But apparently they couldn't hack it. And they're out of the running. You and Gary have earned the most badges, and I'm very proud. Yeah, Jack and John both got off to an excellent start, but they just didn't have the skill. Gary has 10 badges because he's a prick, and Ash earned 8 badges. That's really quite remarkable. That's why I'm glad you're here. It's time for you and Gary to participate in the Pokemon League. It's the same place every year, atop the Indigo Plateau. The tournament hasn't begun yet though, so that gives you some time to train before it does. You can try, but even if Ash had a year to train, I'd beat him with both hands tied behind my back. Well, frankly, it's your Pokemon that are doing the battling, so where your hands are doesn't really make any difference whatsoever, so meh. I'm not saying you're a bad trainer, Ash, it's just you don't have what it takes to beat me. Taking a look at both your Pokedexes, the results show that Gary has seen 60 different Pokemon and Ash has seen 129 Pokemon. That's definitely not my Pokedex from here. This is just a built-in thing, presumably. Then there's no way I've seen 129 Pokemon. Surely. Gary has caught more than Ash. You each captured different Pokemon, different personalities. You learn to care for and understand them in different ways. My research taught me that we need to deal with Pokemon like we deal with people, as individuals. That's why I became a Pokemon researcher. Not only does every Pokemon I care for become part of my research, they also become part of myself. I spend so much time with the Pokemon new trainers from Pallet Town send me, they become an important part of my life. And Team Rocket's attacking again, presumably. Explosion came from the Pokemon Corral out back. You better check it out. Let's head upstairs first, shall we? Before we... Oh, okay, fine. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, can we access the computer? All complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Okay, so we can access the computer, but we can't actually do anything with it. Okay, fine. We'll go see what the fuss is all about. All I wanted to do was go upstairs. Jeez. Ha! We followed you here so we could steal your Pikachu. We're through pussyfooting around, so hand over that rat and make it snappy. And Oak is impressed by the talking Meowth. And we are going to battle them again. And I might well side Bulbasaur first out in front, which I did not change, I don't think, which I probably really should have done. I do. But at least I've got Pidgeotto back now and it's not like he's fainted, so yeah, fine. Yeah, again, should have thought ahead, and again, Victreebel using a fairly useless move when I could go first, and I'm going to knock you out in one hit, presumably. Yeah. No, haven't knocked it out. Unbelievable. 1 HP again, probably. Since I'm not going to mess around with the Pidgeotto for the rest of the fight, I'm not too bothered about whatever your other move was. Yeah, now Team Rocket's Pokemon are starting to get pretty strong, starting to actually pose somewhat of an annoyance every time we encounter them now. And I'm not worried I'm going to lose by any such imagination. I should have more than enough just to take them out without even needing to sort of, heal or do anything else. But yeah, they're certainly strong enough to the point where, yeah, they are starting to become, could potentially become a right real pain. But equally, on the flip side, I suppose I'm getting more experience. So, yeah, swings and roundabouts. You do clearly seem to be sticking to this order. So, Victreebel, Weezing, Arbok, Lickitung. Again, that might be somewhat in response to which Pokemon I've got in play, I suppose, but... Okay, I'm fine with you swallowing that rather than spitting it up. That increased health didn't do you much good, did it? Yeah, most of them, apart from, you know, again, Pidgeotto on Victoryville, they're all now well away from being like, you know, one-hit KOs or something like that. Critical would probably do the trick with some of them, but yeah, I mean, Arbok you just saw there was just out of reach. Wheezing is typically just out of reach. And in fact, I think Victoryville, fun enough, I don't know if it was just Pidgeotto didn't quite do as much damage as or did got a very low roll in terms of the damage, or whether now Victoryville is sufficiently higher level that I can't knock it out in one hit. But yeah, it's yeah, getting down to the point where unfortunately I can't sort of take him out in one hit. Dig used to be pretty good on Arbok as far as I remember. I mean, look, it's not good now, but obviously, yeah, he's still it's not knocking him out in one hit anyway. And goodbye to Team Rocket. Gary's going to head on home, but he'll see us at the Pokemon League. A lot of training to do before the league starts. And if you want to do a favour, maybe you would head to Seafoam Islands east of here. To understand how Slowpoke evolves into Slowbro. Meet up with Professor Westwood, the creator of the Pokedex, and you can enlighten us on the evolution solution, which will be the next episode. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I will get out of here. I don't know if I can. I probably don't need to heal up, do I? I think I'm okay. But yeah, assuming there is a. I said east of here. East to Seafoam Islands. Okay, fine. So east just is. When you mean south, then, or probably east a little bit, and might or could be. Oh, that's Gary's house. That was not where I meant to be. There's a caring side, huh? Yet to see that. Yeah, that was Gary's house, wasn't it, and not my house. I'm wondering whether our mum can heal us. Yes, good, fine. That's what I wanted. So fine, we'll just get back to the little sea, lake, whatever it was, river. I think they called it Pallet River, didn't they? But yeah, this is where we'll stop for now, and yeah, we'll head east to Seafoam Islands to see Professor Westwood and learn about learn about Slowpoke's Slowbro's evolution to Slowpoke, and yeah, we're kicking off next time with the evolution solution. Hope to see you for then, but until next time, cheerio.